Hi, it's Juris and welcome to Tattoo Shop Talk, and today we will talk, as you can guess, about lights. This time ring lights, and these are not the cheap generic ones, these are by company Lume Cube. Boom. Let's talk about lights themselves and let's talk about how they stack up to the regular, more generic type of ring lights. And as usual, these lights were sent to me and I'm not obligated to say anything good or bad about them, and company have not seen this video beforehand and no money have exchanged hands. Unfortunately. Let's start with the smallest of two ring lights, Ring Light Mini. That would be this one. It comes in a box, so this is the box. In a box you get a bunch of stuff. You can check unboxing video there or in the video description. Note that these lights are for American market, so in Europe you might have harder times to find them. Also they come with these type of power bricks, and that's where you need to be careful, because in Europe then you will need one of those adapters, and if you happen to get them and use these adapters, make sure you have the right amps on a converter. I had one cheap one laying around and it had small amps and I tried to plug it in. In the shop lights flickered a little bit and now my electronics are a bit funky, so one switch doesn't work, so don't burn your place down. Light is called Mini, it's this size. It's not too small, so that would be the standard bigger one, so it's a bit smaller. I would say it's a nice size. Obviously for tattooing you prefer bigger is better, but this is not bad at all, and price wise it comes in same price as the generic lights on Amazon. So you get the power brick, you get this nice stand, so it can be like a tabletop option. This is how far it extends, so if you put it on a table it's way taller than you, so it can shine light on you if you use it on a tabletop setup. Another way to use it on a tabletop would be attach light here and screw the light on. This would be tabletop option, but we are looking more in the ways to use it for tattooing, so in that instance you would need another stand, something like that situation, something like that situation, or the way I like to use them is to put them on this wall mounted arm, so it's out of the way, because my shop is tiny and I want less stuff on the floor. It also comes with this bracket where it's meant to be attached to tabletops, but the way I use it, I have this little thing on here so I can adjust angles. I have this little shelf in the piercing room next to the mirror, and I have this light attached above it, so it gives extra light and gives those nice reflections in people's eyes, and that adds a little boost to the look, so people like those reflections in eyes and they make the piercings look even more pretty. As these days, being you tattooist or whoever, everyone is a little bit of content creator, so this light could be used for that. There's also a mount for a phone. It goes in all the axes, you can adjust, tighten it up. I have light plugged in this little power brick with a short cable because I have outlet next to it, so it's very compact setup. Also what is really cool, it's powered just by a little power brick, and you can also run it off the power bank. You can check on their webpage, they also offer power banks for that stuff. Now let's switch it on. USB-C, kaboom, nice screen comes up and light is on. And what's cool, obviously you can adjust brightness, boom, and it's plenty bright. When I just was testing out them in the shop, my colleagues came in and everybody sweared about it. They said, this is so bright. So the brightness, it goes by percentages, or you can just hold it and it runs up and you can see, blah, 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 it's plenty bright. You can also adjust color temperature. It goes from 2700 Kelvin up to 7500. So it's this very white daylight, and you can look in specs, there's pretty nice numbers, there's all the CRIs and all the good stuff. Super lightweight, can be run from power bank if it's powerful enough. I would say this is a good light for a small space, or a backup light or sort of convention type of a light where you can have it with you. Get a power bank if something goes sideways, because we all seen in tattoo conventions that suddenly one strip of tattoo artists working just goes off and everyone goes, hey, oh. Then you would have a backup, and it's super lightweight, super easy to pack, easy to travel with, very small profile and nice plasticky surface that in tattoo shop setting it would be easy to clean, which is also important. And now let's look at the bigger model. It's the Ring Light Cordless Ring Light Pro. That one comes in a box, and in a box you get this nice carry case, so you can pack it if you need to travel. It's all padded, you can put all the stuff in. In the bottom you can strap the stand on, and let's look at the light. This one comes with the power brick, again US market, this type of adapter, and like I mentioned, Make sure you use right size converter. You can run it off the brick, and also, as the name of the light says, it's cordless. So now it's charged up and I can remove the cable, and I don't really need it now. Let's get it off the stand. I want to see how it stacks up with generic lights, and right away it comes with the stand, which is already way nicer than you get generic lights that you buy on Amazon. This is way more sturdy, and this is this travel type of stand. It packs down, boom. That is pretty neat, and the materials themselves, they are way more sturdy. It just feels way better built, and there's like logos everywhere, all the nice stuff. As I was working on reviews, I could only afford first like very budget-friendly lights, and this is sort of step up, and these products are way nicer built. Like, you can feel the build quality, all the finishes, the brandings, all the nice screens, even like the USB cable that smaller light came with, it's this nice little like braided look. Also, smaller light have these little plasticky bits where you can clip cable in for the management, so all these little nice details, nice finishes, it's nicer stuff. Back to this light, now it's charged up, it has battery, we can switch it on. On the back there's a screen displaying brightness and color temperature. It goes up to 100% and it goes down by 5% increments, down to 1%, and it's still overexposed on my camera. And at 100% it's plenty bright. Color temperature 3200 up to 5600. So if you want that, you can change color temperature. I don't use color temperature much. If I would have all LEDs in one color but twice the output, twice the brightness, I would take that, but this seems to be a standard now where it's this color temperature adjustable light, so it is what it is. And I'll mention again, it's plenty bright. My colleagues sweared looking at them when I blasted them full power. At the back here you have an input for the charger for the brick and output for USB, and you can put your phone or other devices up on this holder, or there's a cold shoe mount, I would say, so you can charge other devices with this light. Also, this light comes with remote control. It's here. You can switch it off, on, you can adjust brightness, and you can adjust color temperature here, and then there is these shortcuts. You can go right away to 3200 or 5600. I'm pointing it that way because it's crazy bright. And there's also these percentages: 25% of brightness, 50 and 100%. And this is kind of biggest standard size that is available on markets for like sort of some specific custom video making type of scenarios. It's a bit heavier because of the battery that's built in, but that's like something you would sacrifice if you want that comfort. And that's super useful. In tattooing scenario, this would be your main light, and this light is something that you would take to tattoo conventions, and if something goes south with electricity on convention, you don't have to worry about it, because this light will run off the battery. It wouldn't run forever, but probably by that time the issue would be solved with electricity. And what's cool, if I put 25%, in a moment it will change to how long it's gonna run. Boom. 4.5 hours at 25%. At 50% it displays, come on, 2.6 hours, and at 100% you get 1.3 hours. I use it in the shop as a light, just as usual, and also I use it in this type of setting now where I film videos. This video I'm lighting with Lume Cube's flex light. That will be a separate video, and that video when I film I will light with these two lights, well, plus the background. This used to be dedicated sort of office studio for filming videos, but now things have changed in the shop. This have become more like tattoo space, and I have moved office away, and that's a mess for now, so I don't have dedicated space. I film here, and I have one light here that is permanent, and then I just take this one in because it's charged up. I run it at 25%, so I don't have to worry about how long it's gonna run. And on that side of camera I don't have any electricity outlets, so I use the battery. I can just grab a light, put it there, don't worry about plugs, and film videos. So good light for content creation and good light for tattooing. Nice finish, smooth surfaces, easy to clean, very narrow profile. If you compare to generic Amazon stuff, it's twice the price, but if you look up any brands that sort of one tier up, it's that price range. This one has battery, nothing to complain there. Really nice product, and yeah, I see the point of paying a bit more and get this sturdier plastic, all the clickiness, the tactile responses of buttons, way nicer light stands. If it's not gonna put a big dent in the budget, buy them now. If you want to save a bit, then you can wait for one of those like Black Fridays or some big discount days and get it a bit cheaper. But definitely you will feel what you're paying for. Like everything is nice, even this little phone holder is nice. You can adjust all the rotations on all that stuff. Boom, you can put it sideways. There's extra mounts for like cold shoes, so you can put extra accessories if you need some sound recorders or whatever. Check these lights out, really nice products. They are nice lights to light your subject, also nice lights to take pictures with, because you get those reflections in the eyes and people love those. And in comparison to generic lights, these lights have these diffusers built in, and they called inwards facing LEDs. Basically what you get is the smooth light. Let's go to 1%. You see it's all smooth, you don't get those individual bits of LEDs. And if you remove those diffusers on the generic ones, you can see how those individual LEDs are casting separate shadow. That can mess with perceiving of things, especially if you work on something really detailed. And that is also a nice touch. Check these products out. These web pages are for American markets, but still, if you stumble upon these lights in any other part of the world, you know what's up. And if you have worked with Lume Cube lights, then share your thoughts in the comment section. We'll see what's your stories and do all the usual YouTube stuff. Press likes, and if you're mega awesome, then share this video. And check the other video out on Lume Cube Flex Light. Link will be in the video description when video is done. There's more light reviews here, check them out. Thank you for watching, see you in future episodes, bye!